Hi, it's me, Angela Dunbar, and today I'm talking about the whereabouts or where question in clean language. It's quite unique, really, because it's got a bit of a paradox about it. On the one hand, it's an ordinary, everyday question. On the other, many find it quite a difficult one to bring into their clean language conversations. So it is an everyday question. We say, whereabouts did you park? Where are you going to tomorrow? These examples are real world practical questions, whereas with clean language, we focus on locating aspects of a person's inner experience, which is a little different. Although most of us are comfortable with exploring inner experience locations, whether we realise it or not, we talk about more imaginary places and locations all the time, such as, well, where I want to get to in my career, or I really want to find my happy place. These kinds of experiences are just lightly touching and exploring something more metaphoric. In clean language, we use the whereabouts question deliberately to help the coachee gain awareness of their internal landscape of their metaphoric world. It helps them notice that their imaginary thoughts and feelings actually exist in the space around them. Our mind's eye is not contained by the physical boundary of our brains. We project it into the space around us like a giant imaginary 3D theatre, superimposing the imagery into that physical space around and within us. It's always there, it's just normally we don't notice. Our cue to ask whereabouts is when the client uses a metaphor to describe their experience. They might say something like, I'm standing on a mountain. And you might follow up with, and whereabouts is that mountain? Or another one to really ground them into the experience. When you're standing on a mountain, where are you standing on that mountain? As the metaphoric landscape evolves, more elements of the landscape might get mentioned. There might be a sun shining in the sky. There's grass underfoot. There's even a white horse on the horizon. With all of those elements, you can ask for the location, helping that picture of the landscape to become even clearer. When people know where something is, they usually discover more about it too, as though once they've found it in space, it becomes more knowable in other ways too. The other thing that happens is the coachee might begin to talk about their own bodily sensations and feelings. They might say, I feel warm, or I'm prickling with excitement all over, or my hands are itching to start. And whenever sensations, feelings, or parts of the body are mentioned, again, a cue to follow up with the where question. Where do you feel warm? Whereabouts all over? Where are your hands itching? Helping people to know where they feel something in their body helps them to gain an embodied sense of it, usually resulting in a stronger connection to whatever it is. In NLP, the term anchoring is used when we create a strong association with a sensation in the body alongside a mental state of something that we would want more of. It could be confidence or joy or anything really. Once they know where it is, they can more easily find it again next time. Some people might find it easier to explore symbols in a metaphoric landscape, others their feelings or sensations. Just give them your attention and notice what your coachee is engaging with and choose your focus accordingly. If someone responds to your where question with, I don't know, it's fine. Just carry on asking questions and try another whereabouts question a bit later. Sometimes people just don't notice that there's a location for their inner experience. Even so, you might notice that they will point to or look towards those locations as they speak. Picking up on those signals and gesturing and looking towards that space as you ask your whereabouts question can sometimes help to unlock that realization that this, whatever it is, actually has an existence in space. So, for example, your client might say, I want to be out there. And if you're sitting opposite them, you might when you ask your whereabouts question, show the same gestures. So they've pointed out there. For you, that might be out there. And so you might say, whereabouts out there is that out there? And that might just, as I say, help them to notice. Just one more thing to say. You can use the whereabouts question more than once in a row. The coachee says, I feel optimistic about the future now. You might say, where do you feel optimistic? They might say, in my heart. And you might say, and whereabouts in your heart? You know, really drilling down to the detail. On that note, I'm going to end this short video. Thanks for watching. Come visit us at www.cleancoaching.com. Bye for now.